it's me, Static. Welcome to a Minecraft solo survival. The reason I'm playing this is because, well, Chaos Cube updated recently. Well, Minecraft updated recently to Chaos Cubed. And considering that a good portion of the item or the things created are to do with the hot springs as well as all the stuff from the sulfur springs, I figured it'd be an interesting idea to build an area similar to Yellowstone and Yellowstone Park. Kind of just make a place with some sulfur springs. Now, I've got to get a rough idea of my direction because I've already looked up the map or the seed that I wanted, because I wanted one with a large taiga area. So, what I figured would be the best idea would be to find one and then start building in that kind of area. I happen to know it's the area I'm looking for is, well, that I'm going to set up in, mainly like where my starter base is going to be, is to the west, which I believe I am considering the ocean is to my side. West is okay. Actually, yeah. Now I'm confused. Okay, if I recall, yeah, we've got the ocean here, which means I need to go that way. Gotta get used to how to use controls on this. I've mainly played Minecraft on either PC or on Switch, and I haven't tried to play Minecraft on PlayStation in some time. Okay, I've gotten one wool. And on another note, considering that Minecraft is going to be updating again soon with the dappled forest and the poplar trees and all that kind of stuff, makes me kind of want to get this fall vibe created. Like make a nice autumn area or in just this pine space. That'll be nice. Okay. And just gathering up what I can before I head off in that direction and before it becomes nighttime. Alright. Let's get a little bit of wood. I'll be getting stone in a few. Eventually, I'll be searching for different biomes for specific wood types for what I want to build, and I might include an add-on or two later. Part of me wanted to include animals, but I feel like that'll bog things down a bit. I did see things for mini blocks, which would make building more interesting. Okay, there's mushrooms. I feel like that'd be a good idea as well to grab mushrooms. Basically, grab what I can on my way to where I'm going, which I gotta keep following this. I reach this water patch I need to cross. Rabbits, fish. Okay, I need a crafting table now. Let's throw these away. Well, not away, but like that. I'm gonna plop this down, go like this. Switch this to just what I have. There we go. I have a bed made already. The axe is working as a weapon, but I'll need something else later. Good thing I got jungle wood and cocoa beans so I can grow as much cocoa as I need. Where's my food? Okay, so we're gonna put the chest and the map away for the time being. Come on. Food. Not gonna eat all of it just yet. Okay, now I'm getting closer. What I know is I gotta find a frozen river, which should be in this direction. And from there, follow it to get to the spot I want to set up in. I know there are several villages within the snowy area that I'm going to work in. However, I did also notice not a lot of ancient cities in that area. Okay, sun is going down, so I can either... Oh, let me grab that stuff while I'm here. Grab whatever I can. So yeah, we're going to go down here. We're going to set up a hole real quick. I might have a bed so I can survive the night, but I don't want to just yet. I'd like to... Yeah, see? As soon as I started digging. I want to get some stone. Oh, jeez. That means... Nope. It doesn't mean there's anything above me. Okay, good, good, good. Get this coal. Oh, darn it. This will help me for smelting up the meat that I have. Okay, come on. More coal. Okay, one more. Okay, good. Let me put a torch up here just in case. Alright. More stone. I need to get a furnace so I can get things smelting. But then again, I could probably make a smoker right now because it'll be good for getting all the meat cooked as fast as possible. Which will probably be my primary thing first and foremost. Okay, so that down. Let's make ourselves a furnace, then a smoker. Tell me that did not use... Okay, good, good, good. It didn't use my jungle logs, and it didn't use my mangrove. Let's start with the most abundant meat that I have, which is this. God, I gotta remember how these work. I'm still confused because of the buttons. I'm too used to the accept button being in the middle on the right, not the deny. Okay, so we got that going. Actually, we might as well just keep an eye on it because it's gonna cook fast. So then we can throw our steak in next, and then the fish. Alright. Trophy. Okay, so we got the fish. Put these things away. I'm gonna set the bed down real quick, but I'm gonna make a stone pickaxe. There we go. Now we'll sleep. Alright, just a moment on a... Ignore that. Let the zombies burn. I freaking ignore the noises. I'm trying to set something up. Let's see. Wrong one. This. Nope. Wrong again. This. Me. Nope. Something on that. This. This. This one. Copy. Swipe those away. I want to go here. There we go. And that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Now, we're going to have to collect up everything. Grab that. Nope. Since it's stone, I gotta use the pickaxe. Did I survive? Nope. Well, it's not that I didn't survive, it's the fact that now it's raining. Which means zombies aren't burning. And neither are skeletons. Or creepers don't burn. Ooh, new pig sound. Okay, come on, where's the frozen? Please tell me I didn't go the wrong way. Or maybe I lost... No, I think I lost my bearings because I dug into a hole. Okay. Okay. Got that. Let's think here. I am a little bit lost. So... I'm on the edge of a plains. There's a horse. I don't have a saddle. And I can't make a saddle just yet. On the edge of a plains, on a little bit of a beach. I'm hoping I did not go in a circle. There is the taiga. I'm looking for a frozen river. More cows. I need to collect everything that I can. Okay, let's see. Creeper. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm lost. I was on a decent track and then I went the wrong way. Okay. Come on. Get your bearings. Because I know... Oh, pumpkin. I could use that. Grab a few of these. Do more with them later. Because I need to figure out which way's east and which way's west. That's my main thing, but I can't tell at the moment because the sun's not out. Yeah, I got... Unfortunately, I have no sense of direction at this given second. Berries. My inventory is already getting full. Back at a beach. Anybody else agree that sweet berries should be able to turn into pie or some kind of pastry with, like, wheat and sugar? Okay, come on. I have no bones for the wolves, so I can't get a pet. I like that pond, but this is not where I'm setting up. I have a goal in mind. I just need to find it. Okay, come on. Can it please stop raining? It's literally raining on my parade. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm back in the pine. I know that it's near the pine. I gotta find a frozen river. That's the main thing I need. Because once I find the frozen river, I just gotta follow that, like, north. Come on. Okay, here's a river. Worst comes to worst, I gotta dig a hole and check the map. For now, I'm gonna follow this for a little bit. Come on. Okay. Cross. I heard that wolf. Come on, up. There's another one. I don't have bones, so I can't get the pet yet, like I said. Okay, now I'm back in a regular forest. And I'm back here. I'm at the ocean. Okay, yep. I'm lost. Oh, jeez. Cave. Nope! Jeez, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Okay. That is not how I wanted this to go. Okay, I need a second. Okay, where am I? Thank goodness for chunk base. Okay. I need the X. And the Z. Yeah, I've been going the wrong way. I've gone a little bit the right way, but I've also gone the wrong way. I've been going south. I've gone a little bit too much south. I'm near a river, yes, but I'm in the wrong point. Okay, so if I go over here... Okay, I gotta keep going as the x-axis continues to grow. So I can stay on this, but I need to go, like, that way. Now let me get some building blocks. Like, let's just turn all these into planks. Perfect. Right here. Oh. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Bad idea, bad idea. I didn't know what was there. Don't get greedy. Just get out. Nope, did it again. Come on, just break it, break it, break it, break it. Oh, thank God. Wait, did I? I saw that. That's red. I think I saw red. And it looks like I need to sleep. First 2 nights, not going the way I wanted it. At least I found copper. It's not great, but it'll at least be a little bit of protection. This also means I need a new furnace. Okay, so what... And I have space for a furnace, yes. I could probably get rid of... Well, one, I can burn the pickaxe in order to make that work. But I need to move this so I have the crafting table. That. Throw the pickaxe in there, then throw some copper in. I'll throw these oak plank. Actually, no, let's turn them into slabs. Maybe they'll burn just a little bit fast, or a little bit longer. Okay, okay, okay. Now, while those are cooking, let me try to get a little bit more space dug out. Just so I can put down a bed. Okay, okay, okay. This has not gone the way I wanted it to. Okay, while I'm in this hole, let me make the armor I need while this cooks down. I got a little bit of coal. So once I run out of planks, I can do... I gotta remember, wrong button. Okay, then now that's boots. And now we'll throw the 4 coal in. Okay. We're gonna just spend some time and wait for this to smelt, while I continue to get a rough idea of what direction I need to go. I keep going east until I hit a swamp, and then go north to find a village, and then keep... Well, not east. Go west until I find the swamp. Go north to get to the village. And then go west again until I find that frozen river. And then follow that until I reach the area that I'm looking to set up in. A small taiga island with the frozen river surrounding it. Granted, if I go even further than that, I can find another frozen island right next to the frozen ocean. But I think I'll work with a small place and then build over to that area. Okay, chest plate. There we go. Now I just need enough for pants. So I need 7 more for pants. And I'm not sleeping until I have the full set. And I should probably, though, make a sword, but I think I'm gonna wait. Because as long as I can at least make it to where I'm trying to go, it'll make it a little easier. And if I get to that village, I can make a spot that I can put my stuff in and just remember that village has some miscellaneous materials I'm going to come back to pick up. And I'm only going to do this for a little while. I might do a little bit of setup off camera, which then again, I'm not exactly directly on camera, but I'm on some camera. Because again, I don't have a face camera to this thing. I just need one more piece, and then the other 16 can try to smelt, or they will wait. Okay. Full copper, go to sleep. Let's see, let's try to... Yeah, well... What we're gonna do, we're gonna plop those there. Crafting table stays. I probably should have put the crafting table back down, but then again, I don't have sticks, so I can't make a sword if I wanted to. Just yet, and I still need to pick up the bed. Then that leaves me only one more space. Okay. Though that also means now I have no space because of the torch. Okay, so I need to go east. Or west. Which is this way. Which, following this, I'll get to a swamp. Once I get to that swamp, I have to go north. Okay. So at least this will get me to where I'm trying to go. At least it should. And probably don't sprint. Okay, I heard that. I don't like that noise. Okay, that's a hole. I'm not falling in any more holes. I'm keeping the axe on me. Okay. Just keep walking. Hop over all that. A little bit of the sprint. There's the swamp. Perfect. Let's get over there. And then from here, I can go north. I'll have to remember this area. I kind of like how the lighting changes as you go from biome to biome. I'll remember this if I want to make a slime farm. Oh, jeez. Small hole. Okay, thank God. Another hole. Oh, that was a shadow. Okay, we're entering a snowy area. Now, I don't want to build too much in a snowy area because of the snow layers, but I will manage that as best I can if I have to build in snow. going. Pumpkins. Now we're back out of the snow. It was a very brief snow trip. A bit more of a hilly portion of the forest. There's more snow. There's a portion of the village. Oh, jeez, I heard a zombie. Where is it? Don't tell me it's, like, underneath. Okay, so we got kind of a mountain area, so that's good. We have a blast furnace, which I might borrow this for a moment, throw the rest of my stuff in there. I'll just throw this coal in while I go to collect more. I still have some raw beef, so slap some of that on there. If I wanted to, I could kill the iron golem to get a little bit of early iron, but I think I'll leave it alone for the time being. Because I'd rather not have to try to fight that right now. And I'd like to keep the village alive for a little while. I will give them a hand, though, by breaking their water. You guys have torches, but in, like, inopportune locations. Okay, there's that. Almost done with this, and I haven't lost all my coal. And one more. Perfect. Now, I'll come back over here in a second. Because over here there is coal. Lightly exposed coal. This is what I like to see. Eventually I'll have a better or like different source of fuel, such as if I can get a hold of some dripstone and lava, I'll eventually make that. I get a hold of enough trees, I can make something for charcoal. Alright. I went from having like 5 to 33. Very good. Okay, I can't tell if it's setting or rising. Okay. Is there anything in here? More blast furnaces. Nope, closed it on myself. Just drop down here. I don't need a cat right now. It's gonna hurt. Okay. Well, I'll give him a hand with this. Block that off, so... Did that work? There it goes. Now we can... Oh, that means nothing over here. Well, those are some weird glitches. Hello, good sir. You take beetroot. Makes sense. You've got all of it right there. Okay, perfect. A bundle. Okay, let's use this on mainly the things I only have a few of. Um... There we go. Let's take that and that. Put that away. Keep the torch on hand. Bed away, coal. Put the meat away because that's kind of like when you really need it. I don't think I can put the locator map in there. I'm going to keep some blocks on me. The crafting table, the furnace stays in there. Okay. Okay, there. And now it's becoming nighttime. Oh, wrong button. In. Now I need that bed. Come on. Come on. I'm moving this. Alright. Good. Skip that real quick. Oh, jeez. Back off, rabbits. No. You can't have any. I feel like what all they need is just like a little bit of like seagrass or something in there. Or turn it into a slab. I don't know. Okay, let's put the carrots away so the rabbits leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, this is a very small village. It's literally... Is it... How many people are even here? I saw a golem a little while ago. Like, there's a bell. Ow. There's a golem. There's a bell, a golem. There are multiple job potential or possibilities. But there's one guy. Wait. Was that a villager or is that a pig? That's a pig. One guy. 1, 2, 3, 4 potential jobs. And he's a farmer. Okay. So, I gotta make sure I've got my... Okay. I gotta go this way now. I'm at... Is this the frozen river? I want to say it is. Okay. Eat. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make this fun. Wrong thing. Where's it? Where's it? Where's it? Right there. come on. Paddle. Let's see here. This way. That did not work. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna continue along the edge of this. Or I just get back on the boat. This way. Worst comes to worst, I again just check the coordinates. Oh, look at that. There's trail ruins. I'll have to make a note of that. Right, yeet. Okay, come on. Turn. Hit a little bit of snow. Keep going. Follow the edge, and now you're in the water. Okay. Let's get to land over here and do a quick... Wait, what's that? Oh, that is azalea. Meaning there's a lush cave underneath that area. Okay, so let's get a coordinate of the area I am going to. If I'm already, like, within a few blocks of it, that'll be great, which means I'm basically at it. So, well, I'll just dig into this hill. As you can tell, I like hobbit holes. I like what are the equivalent of hobbit holes. Okay, so I am currently at coordinates. 1736 and negative 764. So I might be wrong. Nope. I've been the right way. Now I just gotta keep going west. I gotta just keep going west. I followed the river that connected to that north. Now I gotta go west. I'll probably go by another village on the way. So go west, find that river, follow that until I reach the island. Okay. Okay, so I need to go that way. I'm gonna need a new axe soon. But that won't be too much of an issue. Yep, see, here we go. This river. And now I follow it this way. Or cross it, because once I cross it, there should be another patch of it on the other side. There should be another curve, because that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Now I can follow this because there is a village that way. I'll take that. A little bit of squid ink, one for making my bed black and one, or a little more for something else. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, cause actually maybe it'd be a good idea to go here and follow this around, because if this is encircled the entire way, then I know I found where I was gonna work. Because I was gonna work on a small island surrounded by the river. Which so far, it's kind of looking that way, though unfortunately I will have to get rid of the foxes in the area or lock up any chickens I manage to get a hold of. Oh, geez, nope. Is that what I think it is? If I hear grunting, I know I'll found something. Yep. That is a pillager outpost. And the village is this way. That outpost happened to set up rather close to a village. Okay, come on. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I would like to find some place to sleep. I heard that. I heard that. There was a spider. Come on. Are you serious? I still haven't found that village. It's right along a coastline. There we go. Slap that down. Back up. Bed. Run. Let's go in a little bit, because once I find the village, I again have more of a point of reference, as well as understand, like, okay, how big is this village? Because if it's not that big, I see it. If it's not that big, then I'm really going to have to try to protect it. Okay, so we got at least 2 villagers, minimum. Huh? Leather worker, okay. What's in here? Okay, nothing I want. You've got a tunnel. You've got several houses, meaning, yep, several villagers. Perfect. And because of that, that means there's a lush cave underneath. Yeah, you guys got a decent... Oh, geez. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Get away from me. Hey. Burning children. Nope. Nothing. Someone should probably light up in there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna steal this. Now I have a double chest for when I get to where I'm going. You guys got so many berry bushes. This is a danger. Okay. Sticks. Torches. Okay, that terrified me for a second. It gave me a jump scare. Okay, now I was hearing a zombie up here. I'm going to slap a torch here. Let me guess, it was down here? Nope, I don't see anything. Oh, right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have a very wide area if I'm going to have to defend this place. Worst comes to worst, the good old standby winds up being move all their beds to one place. It's a good old setup, is just make it so they'll all sleep in one place. I heard a skeleton. I heard it. Light up down here. More torches. Okay, there seems to be something in there. But this means loot. Saddle, apples. I don't need the spear. I'll take the bundle and I'll take the iron helmet. Not what I was hoping for, but better than nothing. Okay, there's something going on. There's got to be a hole underneath the village where mobs are spawning. Okay, now, back to my goal. Ow. Is that what I think it was? Did I see a nitwit? Yes, there's a nitwit. Well, I know someone who's going to take a lava bath eventually. Alright, now let's get this down, because pretty sure where I was going is in a diagonal from here. I am to be going, like, let's see here, I went this way. Okay. I feel like it's either that patch there or that patch there. I'm going to assume it's this one. Though I'm going to do a wander around to get a good look. Okay, it splits in this direction. And it keeps going. I'm going to assume this is in fact where I was looking for. So we have finally arrived, almost an hour in. We have arrived to the location where we will be setting up home base. So I need to set up a space for my starter house. I'm going to try to find a space that is semi-flat And I think I'm gonna want access to maybe the river. Um, let's try. Yeah, right here will do. I'll just have to chop down a few trees, but I'm gonna need a temporary space, which I will probably just dig into the ground over here. Okay, one more layer. 1, 2, so I have an entrance. I'll slap a torch here. Make it maybe a 5x3 room. There we go. There we go. Torch there. We'll slap down a door in a moment. We need 3. Well, 3 of the primary things. Bed. Crafting. Furnace. And then over there, start with this. We'll dump a handful of things in. Oh, but we're going to use this to actually make our map of our home base. Put the boat in, that. Saddle, apple, this. Perfect! We got the center. As well as a little bit of the surrounding area, but we'll fill that in later. So, I need... empty items out so I can try to get them stored away. No, I don't want that there. I need this. So I can go bop. And now I can dump everything. We'll put the smoker with the other things. As well as that. Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take this. And put it there. Now let's make the door. Perfect. Dump that. Throw the birch in there. Swap out the copper helmet for iron. And we can sleep through this night. And once again, 1 hour in, we're finally where I want to be. I should probably use another torch. I'll probably do this. Actually, better yet. Yeah, no. Like that and like that. We're just... there. Now there's a little bit better lighting in here. Question is, should I be using copper axes? I can test... oh, let's hear. How much... it's 4. Yeah, so they're about the same strength. They might have slightly better durability, though. So, yeah. Let's do that. We're gonna make some more sticks. Ah, goddamn. Do that. That many sticks. And now we will make... well, one, we'll make a stone sword, so we stop using the axe for a weapon. And we'll make 2 axes. So, bop. Do this. That. And you know what? I'll make a stone shovel, too. Come on. Alright. So I said I was going to build my actual starter home over here, so these trees gotta go. And I'll have to keep an eye out for dealing with wolves with sheep. I gotta handle wolves fighting or trying to kill my sheep when I get them. And I gotta deal with foxes trying to just kill my chickens. Yep, that's what I knew was gonna happen eventually. So, we got copper. Let's grab the wood so we can build up. Or we'll just build up with dirt and then use the shovel to get back down. There we go. Let's see. It's mainly this bunch of trees. I should consider trapping that chicken as soon as I can. Or a chicken as soon as I can. Start collecting eggs. So I can start getting, pumpkin pie. Ow. Alright. Get all the bits. I think this tree is probably the last one for a minute. Just make sure none of these leaves are touching. There we go. And that. Alright. Let's get all the mushrooms out of here. Let these decompose. And deposit some miscellaneous things. Let's see. Alright. So what I want to do is a sunken-in simple cabin to start with, using like dirt. If I could get a hold of some moss, I'd use that in the logs that I already have access to. Now I know there's a lush cave nearby because the village had it, or had a tree indicating it, an azalea, or not an azalea, yeah, azalea. I had an azalea tree to indicate it. I imagine there's another azalea close by, or there could be. And I gotta be careful when I see baby polar bears, because that means there's a mother nearby and they will try to kill me. Okay, I will do a mining trip, probably off camera, because nobody wants to see me just dig down. Granted, nobody's seeing me right now. Oh, right over there. See, right over there. I will dig underneath this, because this indicates lush cave nearby, so... Well, let me light this up so I don't got zombies coming in here. And I'll even plop one right there. So this is where I'm going to start digging. Let me swap the axe. Shovel over here. Now this isn't fully a mining trip. This is just me looking for moss. Just digging underneath a tree. Looking for moss. If I see clay, it would be a good thing. I'm not finding clay, but I found more rooted dirt. I don't have the crafting table on me, so first let me do that, do this, that, more sticks, and before I go any deeper, make myself 2 more pickaxes. Yeah. There we go. Oh, just break it with your fist. I heard that. Oh, jeez. There we go. And there's the break. How deep? There it is. Would you look at that? In a mine shaft. How fortuitous. Let's not delve too far. Start by grabbing what I came here for. Also do this for some string so I can eventually make a bow. So how much string? Okay, so that's a bow. Okay, that's a... cautiously. Name tag, glowberries, more bread. I'll leave the other stuff for a minute. Okay, I hear stuff above me, so we're not gonna test fate too much. 13. Back up. Yep, there's a zombie. Okay, does that go any deeper? Okay, good, good, good. I can just break all this. Another torch there. Did I already just... No, I didn't. Golden apple. Bread. Melon. Okay, so... Yep. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I've got enough space to get a little bit of iron while I'm down here. Then we're getting out. I mainly came down here for some moss. Some iron is a bonus, but not until I have better stuff to do too much digging down here. Alright. How many is that? 12, okay. Okay, there's more over there, but I'm not tempting it. I will not tempt fate. Now, am I going the right way? Nope, not that way. I think I dropped into this, didn't I? Yes, right here. Eat. Okay, okay, okay. Now, I came down right here. I will go a little bit this way. I hear spiders, but it's empty in here. A little bit of coal. I'm not touching it. Not at this minute. I found what I came for, and I'm leaving with almost 3/4 a stack. Now, granted, this staircase is windy as all get out, but sometimes that's what you do. You just kind of spiral yourself down so you can get out without having to build up. But we're keeping the sword on us because it... Yep, I knew it. It was nighttime by the time we got out. Find our hole. Strays. Gotta find that little light. Yep, over here. Rest. Okay, let's pack away our stuff. We'll get some of the stuff smelting in just a moment. Pack that away, pack that away. It's the spare pickaxe, the stuff that... Alright. That in there. Did I pack away? Yes, that single iron nugget. And the first thing we're making with it? Where is it? Oh no, I'm short by a piece. I'm short by one piece. Shout out to that series. Okay, we need... There we go. Slap that on. Okay, I didn't need to... Yeah, I just had to wait for it to walk away. Alright. Okay, all these items falling from the trees. There we go. Okay, so... Again, we need to light up a little more area when we get to that point, so that we have our space. Fox. Evidence of wolf activity. Again, we've got a modest amount of space to work with. Alright. As for this... Yep, that's our main little hole, but I think I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna... Like that. Just a little bit more open space to show... For me to go here. Alright. Now, since we have the moss, I'm going to get the base hole dug out. And I'm going for probably 7 wide, 9 deep. Well, not 9 deep. 7 wide, 9 across, 2 to 3 blocks deep. So, let's get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Starting with, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like that. Let's get this all dug out. Alright. And then, of course, the entrance is going to be right there, so I can make that simple. Yeah, my shovel's going to break. Like that. I heard a chicken. Let me see if I can improvise something to save it. Hey, come here. We're going to put you in this hole. I'm going to keep you in my spare room. Come on. Come on in. And we're going to dig a little more this way, like a small space, so there's a little more area for you. Though what I'd like to do is get you in this hole. Go. There we go. I have a roommate. That will cover that for a few moments. My iron. Perfect. First thing I'm going to make with it is going to be a bucket, followed by a pickaxe, set of shears, and a sword. And then I got 2 spare for something else later on. So throw... Actually, no, I can't yet. No, I'm going to take these 2 out for a minute. Throw those in. Yeah, pickaxe I'm going to keep there for a minute. Take this, swap that. No, come on. There. There. We're going to take this and collect up a few miscellaneous things I don't intend on using right away. Can't put a helmet in because that's technically, in a manner of speaking, a tool. Zap a little bit of wool, raw meat, all these rails. That. I want the string still. The name tag, glowberries, flint, planks. I was going to use the ink sacs, but not yet, and the doors. There we go. There's a little bit more space, so that means I can throw you in there. I can throw that pickaxe in there. I'll keep that 1 axe, and now I will make myself a new shovel. Yeah, it's because of you guys I can't, because of those guys over there, I can't keep the chickens out. Kind of like in real life. You gotta be careful. I might be filling that in, but I think I was gonna make this 1 more block deeper. Yeah, 1 more. Perfect. All the blocks. Alright, so how we're gonna do this. My plan is to have kind of a slanted roof with like dirt and moss on it to show like a grassy aesthetic. I'll probably even bone meal it to get some like actual grass on it. Maybe I'll put some bushes on it if I can get them. Probably like have this come out a little further for the framework. A small window here and here, maybe, or like something small there. But it's mostly going to be depressed into the ground like this. Actually, no, why am I digging out more? Like it'll be in the ground. Okay, so I'll even do this. I'll grab these because I want these kind of as a like a framework. Well, not as a framework, kind of like a decorative framework. So, how many logs? Where's my logs? There are my logs. Okay, so let's get the general like framework of the outside done first. So I'm gonna use some logs here, but I'm mostly going to do things like moss here, so we'll make the general border. Yeah, we'll just plop those there as kind of like something similar to a support or edge of some type. And this is going to be kind of a skeleton for the stairs because that's what I'm aiming for. Like I'm going to have stairs going around like that. Which means I can go like this, go like this. Okay. I think I actually made this slightly too wide in one end. So, well, not wide, like, yeah, it won't be fully pointed at the top. It's not gonna be fully pointed. Like, I feel like the logs will probably get moved a little. I don't have the full image in my head, but I'm at least got this skeleton. So let's do another run through with like moss in the dead center. Or we can put the log in the dead center. So we'll do like pop. That way it can go the rest of the way. Maintain a sense of support. Okay. Into the hole. Let's see here. Just let it burn. Alright. Soon I'm also going to have to start growing the carrots and potatoes that I gathered. Okay, so that's that. Let's swap in some dirt between the layers of moss so that it can at least start growing into grass. Now let me go back in, grab all the bits. I didn't mean for that to turn into a pattern, but it did. I kind of can just slap a few blocks here and there on these ends, and I can take out the general scaffolding. There we go. Well, I gotta take a call real quick, but I think I'm gonna probably finish up early and finish this later. Just a moment. Just a moment. Alright. Like I said, I'm probably going to finish this a bit off camera, especially because I now have a call. And I'd rather not have this be basically, well, silence. So let me just pop into my hole. But that's all I'm going to be doing for now. Take a look another day when I actually get some of that done and have more planned. But we'll see you around. See, and